What's going on, class? It's kind of bright. Let me try to fix that. All right, so today for math, we're going to be going over lesson 4 of chapter 14. So if we look at it, so the first one we're looking at right up here is the Eiffel Tower, example number 1. All right, so we're going to be talking a lot about parallels today. Now, what parallel is, they're lines that continue to go the same distance, whether it's up and down or on the sides, that always will have the same gap in between them, okay? So parallels will always have the same amount of space in between the two lines, regardless how if they go side to side or up and down, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, it says the Eiffel Tower, shown right over here, is in Paris, France. You're going to describe whether any of the sides on the quadrilateral outlined in green, which are right here, are parallel. Now remember, parallel will always have the same amount of space, no matter if it's going side to side or up and down. All right, so it's saying the top and the blank sides of the quadrilateral are parallel. So which one do you think that is? Think about it. Look at the outline in green. So it's saying the top one. Well, if it's saying the top one, there's only one other one that could be parallel with the top one, and that has to be the bottom one, because the lines will never touch. They will never touch. Going parallel will never touch. The side ones, if you look, are both already touching the top one. So that means they can't be parallel with the top. So it has to be the top and the bottom. Okay, the quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides is called a trapezoid. So this would be a trapezoid because it has one pair of quadrilateral. Sorry, the quadrilateral has one pair of parallel sides. There we go. It's like a tongue twister. All right. So the quadrilateral outlined in green is a, what do you think? Let's find out. Trapezoid. Just said that, didn't it? Yeah. All right. So some quadrilaterals have sides that are parallel or equal distance apart. So like I said, they will always have equal distance between them. Okay. A quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides is a trapezoid. So all these are trapezoids, okay, because one pair. So this one here, top and bottom, and then the sides are parallel, okay? So some quadrilaterals have both pairs of opposite sides parallel. Those quadrilaterals are called parallelograms. Parallelograms have the attributes shown in the table below. So parallelograms will always have both pairs of opposite sides are parallel. So these two are parallel and these two are parallel. They'll always have the same amount of space in between them. Opposite sides have the same length. So these are all the same length. Opposite angles are the same size. So opposite angle, you see how this one's greater than a right angle, greater than a right angle, less than a right angle, and less than a right angle. There are many kinds of parallelograms. You can classify quadrilaterals, including parallelograms, using the following attributes: side lengths, parallel sides, and right angles. Okay, a rectangle is a parallelogram with 4 right angles. A rhombus is a parallelogram with 4 equal sides. A square is a parallelogram with 4 right angles and 4 equal sides. Keep those in mind. All right. So this says to use a ruler, centimeter ruler. Now, if you don't have a ruler, you can get a piece of paper. You can mark it. So say if I had, let me pull up my sticky note here. So say if I had this sticky note, right? And I had all these shapes right up here on my paper. I could take the sticky note and put it on each side. So I would set it up on each side and mark with a pen where each side would start. So if I put it up to figure 1, I'd put this up to the very bottom of figure number 1, so right here. And then I would mark on my paper that it starts here and that it starts here, okay? If you don't have a ruler, this is the best way to do it. If you have a ruler, get it now and follow along. So use a centimeter ruler to measure the side lengths of each parallelogram below to the nearest centimeter. Record your results in the table. So I want you to pause this video and I want you to do that. Remember, if you can't use a ruler, do it this way. Give it your best guess. No worries. This is just practice. Now pause the video. Go ahead and do that. All right. Now, again, best guess, right? This is just practice. If you don't have a ruler, but this is the best way you can do it. Just give it your best guess. No worries if you got it completely right or completely wrong. We're all learning, right? All right. So on example number 2, which parallelograms have all sides equal in length? Now again, if you have a ruler, use your ruler. If you don't, get your handy dandy piece of paper, your handy dandy marker or pencil, put the paper up to the sides here and mark where the beginning is and the ending is, and then try to figure out which shapes here all have sides that are equal lengths. Then next, what I want you to do, which parallelograms have 4 right angles? Pause the video. Go ahead and figure that out. All right, so parallelograms have all equal length. Figures number 2 and number 3. Which parallelograms have 4 right angles? 1 and 2. Look at that. And it already has it right there for you on each one. All right. A rectangle. So this will tell you the definition. So what I want you to do, I want you to pause the video, read the definitions, and then tell me what figure 1 is, figure 2, and figure 3. Fill in those blanks. Pause the video and do that now. All right, so figure 1 is a rectangle. Figure 2 is a rectangle, a rhombus, and a square. And figure 3 is a rhombus. All right, so refer to example number 2. Just did that. You're going to describe 3 attributes that figure 1 and 2 have in common. Pause the video. Do that now, okay? Once you do that, hit play, and we'll see where we're at. All right, so a sample answer doesn't have to be everything that this one has. So it could have been 4 right angles, opposite sides are parallel, opposite sides are equal in length. Okay, those are just some options that you could have had. All right, so now we're in the independent practice. So you're going to see on the slides that I have extra for you on Blackboard. It has a lot of this in there for you, okay? So if you would rather do this on those slides, that's totally fine. If you want to do this now and follow along, that's great too. The slideshow that's on Google Classroom has an awesome chart I want you to look at. It also has a video on there I want you to watch. I feel like that can help you, okay? So let's move on now. Independent practice, number 2. So opposite sides are equal length. Does it have 1 pair? Both pair? All 4 sides are the same length? I don't know. You tell me. Opposite sides are parallel. 1 pair? Both pairs? I don't know. You tell me. How many right angles? All right. And then what is a quadrilateral classified as? Pause the video. If you need to look back in your notes, do that. Okay? That's what we take notes for. So pause the video. Go back in your notes. Try to answer this question. Then hit play. This is independent practice. So I want to see where you guys are at. Okay? There we go. So both pairs. Opposite sides are equal length. Both pairs. 1 and 2 are equal. 1 and 2 are equal. Opposite sides are parallel. Both pairs again, because look, same space in between each one, right? And it can go up and down, or it can go on the side. On the side. All right. How many right angles? 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And is classified as a rectangle. Now, number 3, again, same thing. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to answer the questions. Then hit play, see if you got it right, okay? There we go. So opposite sides are equal length. No sides are equal length. Remember, if you used your ruler to check, or your piece of paper, best way to do that. See if they're equal length at all. How many sides are parallel? There's only 1 right here, right? Because these 2, the top one and the bottom one, will forever, infinity, go on like this with the same space in between them. The side ones that are slanted like this are going to touch eventually. So when they go up and down, when it goes up, it's going to touch eventually, okay? So 1 pair are parallel. How many right angles? 0. This is classified as a trapezoid. All right, so I want you to pause the video again. Do number 4. Same thing we've been doing. Look back in your notes, help you out, get your ruler, handy dandy piece of paper, measure the sides, figure it out. Hit pause. Do that now. Then hit play. I'm watching you. All right, let's see what we got. All 4 sides are the same length. Yep. Both pairs are parallel. There's 0 right angles because this one and this one are greater. This one and this one are less than. Quadrilateral is classified as a rhombus. Number 5. Pause the video, answer number 5, then hit play. Pause the video first. I'm not giving you the answer. Pause the video. Pause the video. Okay, if you hit play, I'm hitting next. All right. Opposite sides are equal length, both pairs. So this side and this side are both equal, and then top and bottom are both equal. Opposite sides are parallel, yeah, because these two will forever infinite go on without touching, and the same with the top and the bottom. There are 0 right angles, and is classified as a parallelogram. All right, problem solving. The oldest tennis tournament is played at Wimbledon in London. I want you to describe for me the attributes of the shape of the tennis court. So what is outlined? Okay, describe the attributes, then classify it. Tell me what shape that is. Pause the video, do it now. All right, so the opposite sides are the same length. So this side are the same length. This side and this side are the same length. They're both all parallel, continually going on without touching forever and ever. Okay, and it's classified as a rectangle. All right, we're going to do one brain builder together, okay? So Hillary bought an eraser like the one shown, so right here. She says that the quadrilateral formed by the side of the eraser is a rectangle. Because the opposite sides are parallel and the opposite sides are the same length. Is she correct? Pause the video, look back in your notes, and I want you to tell me if she's correct or not. And explain why. Pause the video, answer the question, and then I'll hit play. Okay, I'm going. Oh, you hit play. I'm hitting next. Haha, mix that up. All right. So no, the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. To be a rectangle, there would need to be 4 right angles. So it's a parallelogram because all 4 sides are parallel, right? Yes, a rectangle classifies into that. But a rectangle has to have 4 right angles. This one does not have 4 right angles. It doesn't even have 1 right angle. This one is a greater than. That's a greater than a right angle. That and that are less than. There we go. All right. So what I want you to do is circle the quadrilaterals that have all the attributes of a rectangle. Pause video. Do that. And then I want you to circle the quadrilaterals that have all the attributes of a parallelogram. Pause the video and do that. All right, you hit play. So square, and then number 10 is a rectangle, a rhombus, and a square. Because all those sides are all parallel. That's why they have the attributes of a parallelogram. Over here, a square has the attributes of a rectangle. Remember, classifies a rectangle or a square. All 4 angles have to be right angles, okay? How can I classify quadrilaterals using their attributes? Pause video, use your notes, and I want you to do that for me, just like we do in class. I have you guys answer these questions because I want to make sure you know I have the answer. Pause video, answer the question, and hit play. All right, so you can answer this a variety of ways, right? You can classify quadrilaterals using attributes such as side length, parallel sides, or right angles, right? Because, hey, be a quadrilateral, all sides have to be, right? Not all sides, but there have to be parallel sides. Side lengths, some side lengths have to be the same. There have to be some right angles, right? Yeah, yeah, It's in your notes. All right, so now we're on the homework. So I want you to, the video is over. No more video for the day. So you're going to do your homework, okay? Have your parents help you. If you have questions, please feel free to send me a message. I will gladly help you. And if you're watching this before 10 o'clock, guess what? 10 o'clock this morning, we're all hopping on a Google Meets. Been a while since I've seen you guys. Can't wait to see you. I hope you all are having a great time at home with your family. And remember, I can't wait to see you guys. All right? If you have any questions, please reach out. Okay? Miss y'all.